just trying to let the game come to me. When I don't try to force it on offense, good things happen. That's why I've had success here early on. Yeah.
Slow and steady wins the race, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter started.
All right, fellas, great job in the early going, but we've got to keep playing the same way. Keep this building out of it. Number one, I love the teamwork we're seeing out of you guys. We're tearing them to shreds with our passing at the offensive end. Let's keep that going and pile up those assists. Our offense in the paint was a positive. Our entry passes were sharp and you showed off some excellent post moves. Really nice footwork down there. And in this half, I want us quick to get out on the break. Let's get headed up the floor as soon as we get our hands on the ball. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
Been a stellar outing in this one for Jackson. 25 points, and he's also got one block to add to the mix today.
Yeah, it's just a small part of what's been a solid overall contribution by him defensively.
Here's Knight. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. On the court for Cleveland, Irving and Waiters, the guards. LeBron James is out there with Jackson, and it's Love in at the 5 down low. Now here's Parker. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Parker's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Bucks. Irving passes to Jackson. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Now, here is Knight. Parker outside, 4 on the clock. Shot from free throw range. Here's Sanders. Cavaliers with the rebound. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
And I'll tell you what, even though they looked like the better team a year ago, they only managed a split of the season series.
Here's Irving. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
You can always depend on him to put the pass right on the money.
Here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of last season's top three-point shooters. LeBron James third.
Yeah, very deserved spot for him among the leading three-point shooters. He was terrific last season.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. He dishes it to Jackson. Stolen by Henson. Knight with it. Guarded now by Irving. Now Knight. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to fight over the top of that. Looking at the numbers for John Henson, he's got 8 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
Now, that's obviously not a big number, but he's been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
The Cavaliers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. That free throw good from Love. Both free throws good from Love. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now.
And now, your Milwaukee Bucks dancers. And our fans, how is your Bucks dancer? One more time, let him hear it.
Knight kicks to Parker. Feeds it to Henson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. And that's now 10 points now for Henson.
Look at the points in the paint, the inside game. It's been very one-sided here for a while now.
Well, the defense just hasn't been physical enough at the rim. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have come from the paint.
Now here's Jackson. 27 points for him. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Jackson's got 5 points now this quarter.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
Knight dishes to Henry. Here's Henson, and Jackson with the block. Waiters passes to James. Misses from short range.
That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
Parker's shot is off.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Kicks it to Love. Here's Jackson, and he banks in the layup. Jackson's got 32 points in the game.
And their interior defense getting exposed once again. How many open looks at the rim are they going to allow?
Henson sets a screen for Knight. The Bucks working the ball around. And Henson kicks to Parker. 6 to shoot. From the arc. Offensive rebound.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not.
And Milwaukee has possession. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
They need this. Off the left rim and out.
He doesn't really scare a defense at all. You've seen him miss quite a few just like those.
Jackson dishes to Irving. Banked in off the glass. Irving's got 9.
Well, as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
I think it really could get out of hand, and you can credit their defense just as much as their offense for that.
All right, on defense, I want you to give them as many open looks from beyond the arc as they want. We're going to clog the paint and attack down low. No drives to the basket, no offensive boards. The key is ours. Now let's go.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And then it could go. Can't hit. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Cavaliers on top, running away with this one.
The new season in the NBA rolls on. Rajon Rondo and the Boston Celtics take on LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Saturday night in the NBA.
In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Well, this is what you talk about when you have the offensive play coming together based on tremendous passing. It's the rhythm and flow that occurs that makes this a beautiful game.
Cavaliers shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Jackson passes to Dellavedova. Shot clock at 6. Back to Jackson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. 34 points for Mr. Perfect.
You know, that mid-range jump shot may be an underutilized tool in today's NBA, but it's really serving this team well.
In fact, it very well might be the strongest area of their game offensively.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves, more than a few of them.
Change it up. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. And here is Marshall. And again, the Bucks miss.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number one.
The NBA is all about exploiting
Scores right where you'd expect it to be when the battle on the boards is that lopsided.
The Bucks making a switch here. Peterson's checked in. Jackson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Jared Bayless. Jackson, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And tack on a few more points to the lead. Why not? I suppose this is an emphatic showing for this club.
And Steve, they did it in style, a beat down the entire way.
Trent, Barnett covering, rebounded by Jackson. Cleveland's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Dellavedova. It's good, the assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his third assist on the night.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just total obliteration. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Cavaliers.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capabilities.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And it'll mark their fourth win on the year, actually their fifth win on the year.
Well, they can chalk this win up, but things are far from settled between these two teams. They'll see each other 3 more times before the season is over.
And they say familiarity breeds contempt. As they get to know each other a little better, you imagine things will get heated up. Tonight was only chapter 1.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for the self-proclaimed Mr. Perfect. He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing boards.
And Sessions kicks to Dellavedova. 34 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Jackson gets the bucket.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to this spurt.
Just keep on firing, man. No reason to slow down now.
And this game is finally getting away from them.
Yep, it has gotten away. There's not really anything they can do now.
Parker against Harris. And it's Parker again missing. Sessions with it. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dream-like games for a coach.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Congratulations, LeBron, on this win. What were the contributing factors to how well this team played tonight?
Came out with a lot of intensity. Offensively, we moved the ball, and everyone was involved. And defensively, try to get as many stops as possible, and we was able to do that.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
Thank you, Doris. Well, that'll do it for us. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, Kevin Harlan saying so long. And as we end the game, we bring you our Jordan Player of the game.